Hello and welcome to all the students from Europe Hotel School. I've spent my career applying AI to solve real-world problems right in the heart of hotel operations. And honestly, I'm so excited to be with you for this part of your learning journey. Today, we are going to dive into something that, believe it or not, affects every single hotel every single day: managing people in physical spaces. And as you're about to see, technology is completely rewriting the rules of the game.
You know, for decades, we've thought about crowd management as, well, a matter of comfort, right? Or maybe service efficiency. But that way of thinking, it's completely out the window. Today, really understanding and managing how many people are in a space has become exactly what you see on the screen, a critical pillar of safety and health. It's not a nice to have anymore, it's an absolute must-have.
So, here's our game plan for today. We'll kick things off with the new rules of space. Then, we'll look at a really cool AI solution that puts privacy first. After that, we'll see how it helps optimize the daily flow of a hotel, how it performs when it really matters in an emergency, and finally, what all this means for the future of our industry.
All right, first up, the new rules of space. See, before we can even talk about the solutions, we first have to get a real handle on the risks overcrowding today, because the way we have to think about every single square meter of our properties has fundamentally changed, and frankly, the stakes have never been higher.
This is a term you're going to want to get familiar with: spatial integrity. Now, this isn't just about keeping things neat and tidy. It's the core principle of maintaining a safe, compliant, and efficient number of people everywhere. We're talking the lobby, the kitchen, the back-of-house hallways, you name it. Really just think of it as a fundamental safety objective for your entire building.
And this is exactly why spatial integrity is so incredibly important. When we get this wrong, it's not a small problem. It can lead to illness spreading like wildfire in common areas. It can create deadly bottlenecks if you ever have to evacuate. It causes massive stress and burnout for staff in their workspaces. And of course, it can lead to huge fines for violating fire code capacity limits.
So that's the problem, right? It's a pretty complex challenge. So how do we actually solve it? Well, let's take a look at the technology, which, it turns out, is both incredibly powerful and surprisingly elegant. The answer comes from a platform like Density.io. It's an AI-powered system built for one thing: space utilization. It uses these advanced sensors to give us precise, real-time data on exactly how many people are in any space. But, and this is absolutely the most critical part, it does all of this without ever compromising anyone's personal privacy.
And this is where the tech gets really cool. A traditional camera, it sees your face, it sees what you're wearing. But these radar sensors, they just see anonymous points of mass. They have no idea who you are, only that a person is there. And what's amazing is this makes them not just privacy safe, but way more accurate. They can work in total darkness or even smoke, and they're smart enough to tell the difference between a person and, say, a luggage cart.
So what does all of that incredible technology add up to? This: 100% accuracy. Not 99%, not almost. Perfect data. And in an industry like ours where critical decisions about safety and logistics have to be made in a split second, that level of reliability is an absolute game changer. It's data you can bet the house on, no matter what.
Okay, so once you have that perfect real-time data, what can you actually do with it? Well, this is where we can completely transform how we approach hotel logistics. We can finally stop just reacting to problems and start predicting them and preventing them from ever even happening.
And here's how that predictive power actually works. First, the AI just watches and learns. It analyzes all the historical data to understand the unique rhythm of your building. From that, it can predict with amazing accuracy when the staff elevators or the loading dock are going to hit their peak. So, armed with that knowledge, management can then proactively do things like stagger shifts or reschedule deliveries, creating a smooth, efficient flow instead of a chaotic bottleneck.
So the crucial point here is the impact this has every single day. It means security can manage the flow of guests before the lobby becomes a total zoo. Staff break rooms stay safe and comfortable, which seriously reduces stress. All your logistics, from deliveries to laundry, just run like clockwork. And with automated density alerts, you can stop overcrowding before it even starts.
Now let's shift gears. We've talked about daily efficiency, which is great, but now let's talk about what is, without a doubt, the most critical use for this technology. We're talking about its role during a real emergency, when every single second counts.
I mean, just think about it. In a crisis, a fire, a major security threat, this is the one question that first responders need an answer to more than any other. How many people are still inside? For decades, the only answer we had was a dangerous, terrifying guess.
This system provides that life-saving intelligence through something called a real-time muster report. And it's exactly what it sounds like. A live AI-generated report that tells emergency personnel the precise number of people who are still inside specific zones of the building.
And in the middle of chaos, this is the kind of clear, simple, actionable data they get. It directs the entire emergency response with surgical precision. Instead of guessing where to go, responders know with absolute certainty. Focus all efforts on Wing C, there are 7 people there. Wing D is clear. This saves precious life or death time.
Look, this isn't just data on a screen. This is a tool that directly protects human life. It prevents firefighters from needlessly risking their own lives searching rooms that they now know are empty. It gives everyone peace of mind that every guest and staff member is accounted for, and most importantly, it focuses the entire rescue effort exactly where it is needed most.
So, let's bring it all together. What's the ultimate takeaway for you as the future leaders who are going to be shaping this entire industry? Where does all of this technology lead us?
What this all leads to is a whole new discipline for us as hoteliers, the science of crowd dynamics. This is so much more than just counting people. It's about truly, deeply understanding the flow of your building so you can proactively make it safer, more efficient, and a better experience for absolutely everyone. So I'll just leave you with this final thought. For generations, we've defined a premium experience by service, by amenities, by design. But what if the next frontier of true luxury is an environment that is invisibly safe, seamlessly efficient, and just perfectly managed? It's something to think about as you go on to build your careers in this amazing industry. Thank you so much for your time.